Hey everyone, welcome to another quick installment of what's next on my bench. As you can see, it's an M8 Greyhound and in 1/35th scale from Italeri. And I chose the Italeri model over the Tamiya model. It's a little less toy-like, a little more complicated. A few more pieces. So I think it's again a little less toy-like. It doesn't come with figures. We'll get to that in a little bit. But I've already opened it up and taken things out and washed them. But it's got some nice instructions. 4 different colors. I like that it has the sprue, what's on the sprues here. Like I said, it's got a nice built-up interior. It should build up pretty quickly. I don't think it's going to be overly complicated, but it'll be less toy-like. The wheels, I'm not super happy with, and we'll get to that. As you can see, they're right on top. They're just 2 halves glued together. There's no sag. I may go and buy a resin set by the time I get done with this, because I can put the wheels on last. I may just sink them down in some mud, like on a muddy road, and then you won't notice that there isn't a sag. Yeah, we'll see. Money's tight at this point. But, you know, it's got some nice details. Nothing is molded on the superstructure. They have locations where they want different tools to go, so you're kind of stuck with that. Very crisp. The barrel looks good. I probably won't replace that with a metal barrel. I don't think it's worth it at this point. But everything is pretty crisp looking, and looks like they hid the tool marks pretty in innocuous places. There's the bottom, molded in place, but again, you're not going to see much of the interior once it's buttoned up. It is open-topped, but just a little bit. And again, you've got some nice crisp marks. US, pretty plain, white. Pick where you want to be. Like I said, it didn't come with any soldiers or drivers. So I found on eBay this guy who said he was selling a unboxed or non-boxed set of figures. And I thought they were going to be legend figures. But once I got into assembling, these guys have been a little bit of pain. It looks like they're recasts. So it was an American seller, not Chinese, but he's kind of doing the same deal as the Chinese in casting other people's work. So I'm going to use them because I bought them. You know, thought I found a discount. Probably not. So basically you've got the commander in the turret and his gunner sitting up with him, pointing at something. This dude's sitting on the bumper, just kind of chilling out. And this guy would be your driver. He's like, well, it's going to take a while, so I'm going to drink from my canteen. And I was like, well, what the heck could I have them that's got their attention? I mean, it could just be woods. And I remembered I had this very old livestock kit from Tamiya. I've used a couple of them. I used like the dead rabbits. I haven't really used any of the others. They're really simple. There's just 2 sprues in here. Yeah. So I still have the donkey. And donkeys are known for being stubborn. So he could just be standing on the road like, hey, this is my little farmstead. Leave me alone. And we've got the sow. A pig there. Like I said, I used a couple of the rabbits for earlier. If you looked at my earlier, which one was it? It was a German vehicle. It might have been the T-38. I can't remember now. And there's some chickens. I probably won't use the dog. It's a little too aggressive, but he'll get used at some point. Got some ducks, you know. The geese could be down there, and the donkey, and it'd just be like, you know what, I'm not getting out of those armored vehicles because geese are mean. But yeah, so that's the plans right now. That'll be the next thing I start painting up and working on. Probably in a week or so, I'll have the pre-builds up or have these guys in some basic paint.